guys, so welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about social media platforms that are giving smaller brands, people, or influencers a harder time to grow. And I feel like not only has YouTube done this, but so has Snapchat, I feel like, and Instagram. I'm not really sure about like Facebook or Twitter. I'm not really experienced, but based off my experience of being like on social media for a long time, especially with Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, I feel like I kind of know more about what they're doing in a sense. So we can start with Snapchat. Snapchat. So Snapchat, that used to be actually my favorite app, even over Instagram, and not a lot of apps could really top Instagram for me for a long time, not even Twitter. So Instagram was my favorite up until Snapchat. So I loved Snapchat, and now I really don't anymore. I don't care for Snapchat anymore. And it all started really when they updated their app.
I don't know. I don't have a Snapchat. Never had one.
Yeah, but he's heard all the, drama with Snapchat. But I think it did update sometime this year, you guys know. But anyway, they updated their app, and I was so disappointed, just like everybody else. And I heard that Snapchat was saying, basically get over it because this is the new norm. This Snapchat layout, one side with your friends, and the middle being, where you take your photos and where you store your photos, and then the other side being influencers and like magazine articles or news articles, blah blah blah. So to me, that layout is so annoying. Way more unorganized. Now my actual personal story is at a different location. I gotta find that, and then it was just a mess, and I just don't like the way it's laid out. I still, literally the only thing that I like that's still on Snapchat is, obviously the people. I love the people because this is not their fault, you know what I mean, and the articles, but everything else I just don't like. Oh, and I like, of course, the filters. That's it. And how Snapchat you film yourself with Snapchat. Like, I would literally film myself on Snapchat and then upload it to Instagram because I didn't like the way Instagram has their little thing set up, because I like Snapchat's better. But at the end of the day, I don't like Snapchat with their whole update. And then they just did that whole thing with Rihanna and Chris Brown. Like, they had that advertisement, making fun of domestic violence, which is not funny under any circumstances, no matter how long ago or recent it was. And so that's really messed up. And I think they're is it their net worth or
price? Their stock went down.
Yeah,
their stock went down.
And not only did that go down, but it also went down when Kylie Jenner tweeted about how she wasn't feeling the new app as well. So it's like time and time again. I mean, people will tell you what you want, and you still don't listen. People are going to react, and I feel like right now Snapchat needs to get it together, because they're just going to be like another MySpace or another Vine. Like, obviously we never want this app to go away, and now they're kind of I feel like what they're doing is these mistakes that they're having is just putting them in a really bad place. And if they don't do something about it now, they might be gone forever.
I would like to see what you guys think about it. So what do you guys think that Snapchat can do to recover from what it is, the mistakes they've made as far as the layout of Snapchat and then the whole Rihanna and Chris Brown situation? What do you think they could do to turn it around? So leave your comments below about that, because there has to be some type of repairing actions from Snapchat in order. I mean, I didn't use it, but in order for me to even feel comfortable with people that stopped using it based on the layout or the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation, I don't think you should. I mean, I personally don't think you should just go back just because, oh, it's been long enough, let me go back to Snapchat. That's the whole point of a protest, per se, and that's the whole point of getting your point across on this is not going to be accepted or tolerated by the users. So I want to hear what you guys think that they should do and what they could do for you guys to come back to Snapchat and support that app again.
And one last thing about Snapchat is the reason why I feel like they're making it harder for influencers, or like not necessarily influencers that you see, like that you know are popular, like or celebrities that are popular on Snapchat, but I'm talking about like potential future influencers such as us, because of course one day I want to be on the influencer side, but when they updated that app, it felt kind of like messed up that they had influencers, because to me that made me feel like, okay, these people are important on this side, and then it's just like your friends and you, because obviously I'm clearly not going to be on the influencer side because I don't have enough followers like that. So that's kind of how I took it when Snapchat did that. I was just like, okay, well, I'm not important enough to be on the influencer side, and I don't have like one of those little emoji like things that celebrities can change and use for people to identify their profile.
And I just want to say just about Snapchat, just hearing you say that, that's really odd that a company would do that. I don't understand when any company disregards the driving power of their product. Like, most of the people are normal people. Why would you do something to disappoint the normal people that are using your app when that's most of the people that's using the app? And then you do something that's gonna praise or glorify or separate the people that are big. But if the people that are using the app don't feel important, and you have, would you have an app full of celebrities looking at other celebrities that they probably don't even look at? Just think about that. If everybody normal was to leave Snapchat, what would be left? All celebrities and influencers are not going to support each other how us normal people support them. So you have to make them feel comfortable and make them feel just as important as any other user. I mean, I understand separate a little bit with verification profiles and things like that on all different social media platforms, but to do it like that was just a slap in the face, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think I heard Snapchat has said something like, oh, you know, we separated like some things because they wanted to make it easier for you to find bigger influencers and celebrities. But at the end of the day, we already knew who those people were because they had those little special emojis on the side of their profile, or like the side of their little thing where they had their story. So we already knew who they were. And I think, yeah, there could be an easier way maybe to search them through Snapchat by their name, like their official name, to see if they have a Snapchat, because you did have to know their actual, like, you know, username to find them. But at the end of the day, that didn't stress me out. Like, if I wanted to find the person, I would, based off maybe they had it in their Instagram bio or whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, like, I still feel like I don't want to feel separated or less important, just and like they're on that side. I don't know, because I look forward to being an influencer, like that big, to be, you know, on that side. So the fact that I'm not, it kind of messes with you a little bit. Like, it's not really a good feeling, basically. So yeah. So Instagram. I really loved Instagram back when Snapchat was my favorite. I do remember, you know, Instagram starting to make their stories, and I think that was their way of trying to, you know, compete with Snapchat, just like how they made videos on Instagram available. That was them competing with Vine, and eventually they took over Vine. The one thing that I did not like was the whole algorithm thing, and like, you know, people posting their pictures and people not being able to see them at a timely manner, like in chronological order. That kind of bothered me because, again, I'm an inspiring influencer, and of course I want my stuff to be seen at a timely manner, and I'm trying to grow, so Instagram doing that does not help my growth as, like, me as an influencer on Instagram, with being that I have my own platform and I'm trying to grow my page. And it's not like we're being picky at, like, you know, random petty stuff. We're literally trying to help our platform grow.
Yeah, and that's what all these social media platforms need to realize is the people that are already big is for supporters to see them, for fans to see them. That's not your bread and butter. So the harder you make it for people to succeed and reach a level that they desire to reach, they're not gonna support the app. Whatever you guys are doing at these companies, get it together.
Yeah, it almost seems like they do all this like positive things that I see, whether it's with influencer or themselves as a brand. They do all of these positive things, but it's like when it comes to people like us who are literally trying to grow as influencers, it seems like we're just kind of like there. Like based off how they're running their apps and like what they're changing or their rules, guidelines, or certain things that they do makes me feel that way. And I'm not saying that that's how they are as a person, or maybe that's not what they're trying to do. Maybe they think that they're actually helping, but at the end of the day, like it doesn't feel that way because based off how they're handling things. And how are you, I feel like maybe they're not really listening, or maybe they don't know, because how are you going to hear from someone who you're not really paying attention to or you don't know is there? Like, I don't know.
Well, Rihanna is being heard.
That's for sure, yeah.
Kylie too. I mean,
yeah, well, yeah, they have a big fan base, but with celebrities come fan bases, come fans that listen to their, their idols. Yeah. So if you have a celebrity and they have fans, and the celebrity obviously is with the majority of the people saying that they don't like something, their fans are probably going to not like it either, but just because, oh, my celebrity crush doesn't like it, I'm not gonna like it either, type of thing. And there's a lot of young people that follow Rihanna and Kylie Jenner, and they're easily influenced, or they just can agree to it as well.
So yeah, you guys leave some comments below also of other social media platforms, the issues that you guys have had.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish the rest, but yeah, so now we're on YouTube. So YouTube, I love YouTube. I really do. This is one of the main platforms that has influenced me to want to be an influencer, whether that's beauty related, hair, with hair, makeup, or anything like style, all that. And I have been subscribed to a lot of OG YouTubers who have been doing this for so long. I feel like more so recently YouTube has made it a lot harder for smaller channels to grow. There has been proof of this, and I've even seen bigger YouTubers claim and say, like, whoa, like my numbers are weird when I upload this video. I don't know why it's acting like this. I need to re-upload it because YouTube's doing something kind of funny. And YouTube's response has been that they're looking into it or fixing it, but I mean, we need answers. I mean, I feel like YouTube hasn't really been proactive with answering anyone's questions or letting us know what's going on. Like, it just doesn't really make any sense. And I feel like I want to see everyone grow. I want to see my channel grow. I want to see the next person's channel grow, because I think we should all grow together, help each other grow. We can all be in a great space together, like together. Why not? You know what I mean? And I feel like YouTube is kind of like, I'm a grow by myself. You know what I mean? Or with these people that are already on a specific level. And what I mean by that is because YouTube, it used to be like, oh, you have to make 1,000 subscribers, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to monetize your videos or something like that. But now it's like you have to have a certain amount of views to monetize your videos and a certain amount of subscribers. So I don't know if you guys know, but I actually have a personal YouTube channel, and I have over 1,000 YouTube subscribers, but my views aren't there. So it's like I still can't get my stuff monetized, and they recently changed this, I think this year, and that was really disappointing to me. And to me, it felt like the same thing with Snapchat. I'm not good enough, or I'm not as important as these influencers. So it's like you have to work 10 times harder than you already do just to get to the level that you want to get, and they're making it harder. And to me, it's kind of like a slap in the face. And of course, I don't mind working 10 times harder, but I just think that they don't really understand or get the impact that they're really putting on the people that are really trying to strive to do better. So yeah, that's our little spiel about all of these social media platforms. Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!